Hello and welcome to this special Newysports presentation. I'm here tonight at Wallsend FC for a pre-season special focusing on the Red Devils. Tonight we're going to be talking to the new coach Chris Gallagher, some players, and we'll see how we go. Enjoy. Alright, I'm here with Chris Gallagher, the new head coach here at Wallsend FC. First of all, mate, welcome back to the club. Of an outsider, I guess, but how's it feel to be back?
Yeah, it's good, mate. It's really good. Yeah, it's just, I suppose, just back home. Yeah, it's been really good. Club's been really good. Players have been good. So everything's going smooth.
Yeah. Well, for those who might not be familiar with Wallsend, or you in particular, you've got a real sort of long history here, proud history here, like the club. And,
yep.
Sort of delve into that, I guess.
Oh, I started here when I was 4-year-old, and I went to a few other clubs when I was in my teens and early 20s, and then come back and been here pretty much ever since.
Yeah.
Other than the Jets last year, so.
Yeah. Is there any sort of, obviously you've got trial matches planned out, there's a real urge to sort of get things going for round one to sort of start the season well, I guess?
Yeah, there is. There's always definitely a focus to start the year well. Traditionally it's usually a pretty tight competition in the top four. You don't want to be too far away from that, so you don't want to drop too many points too early. But in saying that, it's also a 3-year plan. So the focus isn't on the first year. But if we do get good results, it'll be a bonus.
I was going to ask you about the 3-year plan. Obviously lost some experience in the last year, and the title's probably not on the forefront for this year, but there's definitely potential here for the next 3 years in building this club into potentially an NPL club somewhere down the line.
Yeah, well that is part of the plan. We did lose a hell of a lot of experience. Some of those boys that left have been playing at the top level in Newcastle for a long time, and you could see it in the performances. They led the team pretty much most of the time. But there is a lot of young boys that learn a hell of a lot of things off those boys that were here. We have brought in, there is some experienced players here that have played at a pretty decent level. We've got players that have played in England, players that have played close to National League. We're looking okay, but we've also got a hell of a lot of young players. The majority of our first and 23 squads are under the age of 23. So it's looking
good to talk about the youth talent coming through here. That was my next question. There's a lot of good players here coming through the 17s, 19s, 23s.
Yeah, we do. Right now we've got probably 8 of the 17s and 19s that are training with us in the first grade squad. Not all at once, because you just can't do that. It's not logistically possible, but it's starting to look good.
Clubs starting around the league. The clubs are starting to recruit some real coaches that are sort of trying to eye off NPL, like Graham Law down at Cooksil, for example. Rufo at Bells Ones is a real drive there for success. Andre, as you know, at the Hyber. Is it something this competition's growing in potential talent year in, year out?
Mate, I definitely agree with that. I think the level of professionalism that's in the NPL now is starting to flow to the NPL 2 or Northern League 1 or New FM, whatever their new name is for it. But I really do think that it's starting to flow. If you go and have a look at people's sessions, their sessions are a hell of a lot more professional than they used to be. The club setups, people have got a lot of good people in a lot of right positions. So I think it's good for the division. It's something that's needed, and the addition of the 15s I think is a good thing. And potentially it'd be nice to add the 13s. That way it's a smoother transition if clubs do get the chance to play in the NPL. So
final question. This club has a real proud history, a long history, 130 years this year. Is this probably one of the best community clubs in the competition?
Oh, I definitely think so. I think we've got pretty strong ties with our juniors, our women, and we've got a group of blokes that helped rebuild the club 5-6 years ago, and they still play for the club, and they all play in our IDs. So we do everything for the community. We want to be in the community. The more community involvement you have, the more support you have. So
all right, good to catch up, mate.
No worries. Thank you, mate.
Alright, I'm here with Wallsend club captain in 2017, Kyle Macorig. First of all, mate, how's pre-season going?
Yeah, it's going good. The boys are ready and keen to go. I think we've got something to build on last year as well. Obviously, a grand final title to keep. I think we've got a new team pretty much.
Yeah.
The boys are up for it.
Yeah. It's a real excitement to be working with Chris Gallagher this year as coach.
Yeah, I've had him 2 years ago when I was playing here. He's definitely come a long way. He's learned a lot more from his time at the Jets, and you can definitely see it in the boys' attitudes.
Yeah.
Everyone's keen. Wants to play underneath him.
It's a real proud club here, is it? Is it not to be club captain this year?
It is, yeah, it is. Obviously, one of the oldest clubs in the state, and it is an absolute privilege to be captain of it, especially the history that the club's got.
Yeah,
absolute honour.
Obviously, you've lost a lot of experience from the last two years of title-winning teams.
Yeah.
There's a real eye for the future here at Wallsend.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we've got a 3-year goal. We've obviously got some short-term goals as well. Yeah, you mentioned we lost some experience, but I think what we've lost in experience we've gained in players that want to play for the club. And yeah, just keenness all around.
Some decent old signings here. I'm about to talk to Matt Williams from Brookhill last year. Now I think it looks like he's signed up. Is it good to have those sort of quality players signing up for the club and wanting to be here to play for Wallsend FC?
Yeah, for sure. You've got plenty of experience in Mal. I don't know too much about Matty. Just from what I've seen in training, he's definitely a player to watch out for.
Yeah.
There's just a numerous amount of players that we've got in passion, quality as well.
Yeah.
I think the club's in good hands, and everyone wants to play for the club.
Yeah. Final question is about the youth here. There's a real, across all grades, there's a lot of talent coming through this club, and it's got to be good for the future.
Yeah, for sure. This is my 4th year with the club, and this has probably been the most promising we've seen in terms of youth. I think credit to all the coaches that have come on board, brought all these players on. I think definitely we're going to be competitive across all grades this year.
Yeah. It's good to catch up.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
I'm here with Calum Caldwell of Wallsend FC. First of all, mate, how's the pre-season?
Good, hard, very, very hard. We got into it pretty early this year, and then we had a long break over Christmas, so coming back it was pretty hard, but getting into it, enjoying it.
We just talked off camera. You've been involved in the Zone League side here. You have a real proud sort of feeling playing for Wallsend FC?
Yeah, I've played for them since I arrived from Scotland. It's the only team I've ever played for in Australia, and the only team I support in Australia. So yeah, I've been very proud to be a Wallsend fan and player.
Yeah, is there a real excitement here working under Chris Gallagher this season?
Yeah, I've got to say that's probably the main reason I came back. I worked under Chris when I first arrived.
Yep.
The fact that I could commit as well this season. I'm enjoying it, and Chris has obviously learned a lot in the time he's been away working with the Jets youth.
Yeah.
His training sessions are different, his style of play is different, and I'm learning a whole lot.
Yeah.
Obviously,
the team's lost some experience from the last 2 seasons, there's no denying that, but there's a real push for youth here.
Yeah. We lost some good players, Hodgel, but we've still got experience in the team. We've still got Calum Caldwell, who's played with some of the best, LA, who's come back after a long stint away from Wallsend. Myself, I might not have the skill level, but I've got the experience. I've played for 20-25 years of my life.
Yeah. What makes this club special?
What makes Wallsend special? 1887, one of the oldest clubs in Australia. The family atmosphere, the togetherness of all teams. Zone League, New FM, the women's last year as well. We were still drinking in the same pubs. Just a family atmosphere, really. For myself, that's what I found. I came to Australia with no real family here, and I found that all done.
Yeah. It's good to catch up, mate, and good luck for the season.
Cheers, bud. Thank you.
Alright, I'm here with Matt Williams, one of the new signings here at Wallsend FC, one of the returning signings, I guess. How does it feel to be back?
It was pretty good. I had a pretty long break because of injury, but it's good to be back.
Yep. You spent the last couple of seasons at Cooks Hill. Is there a reason why you've left there and come back here?
Yeah, obviously Graham's come in to coach. He's brought a lot of players in with him. Some of them are really, really good.
Yep.
He had a spot for me playing left back, which I'm not the biggest fan of, so
Yep.
thought these guys said that I had an attacking position for me, so I come over here.
Yeah,
a few boys here. So.
Fair enough. There's a real youth potential here and potential to build up towards the NPL.
Yeah, definitely. It's 3 years away, but definitely
yeah.
that's good signs.
Lost a lot of experience from the last 2 seasons, obviously Hodgson, Gazard and the likes. But the club has picked up some handy players, yourself included, now Calum Caldwell back here. Some decent signings this season.
Yeah, 100%. I think a lot of the players that were lost here, are probably not replaceable, but I think the players that they've got now will do just as good.
Yeah, it's a real community club compared to some clubs around the league. There's a real tight-knit community thing behind this club.
For sure, that's what brought me over here. Like, LA's played here for years before still, so that's really what got me over here.
Yeah, the real hope, maybe not to win the title this season, but definitely compete and try and get back into finals and see where that takes you.
Yeah, last year was the first time in a long time I haven't played finals, so I'm pretty keen for it.
Yeah. So. It's good to catch up, mate, and good luck for the season.
Thanks a lot.
I'm here with Meyrick from Wallsend FC. Mate, how's the pre-season going?
Yeah, it's pretty good this year. Been pretty tough. Chris has got us running pretty hard so I can get fit nice and early, but getting a good touch on the ball and just getting the basics done and getting ready for the season.
Yeah, even being a young age, you're still probably one of the longest serving players at the club at the moment.
Yeah, this is my 13th year as a club. I've started here and it's the only club I've played for, so
yep.
It's good to get up to where I am now and pushing the high levels of football with Wallsend.
Yeah. You yourself playing goals, is there some real talent here between the 6 across the grades?
Yeah, we've got some good keepers here, especially some young ones. We have a few experienced guys, but Chris is looking at getting a few young guys in and really building them to play higher grades this year.
Yeah, I've been talking with the first grade players, the experienced players about that youth potential. Is a real excitement to sort of maybe push into a bench spot in first grade or see where this year takes you?
Yeah, there's some real good talent here this year, and it looks like that a lot of the young boys could be pushing up to first grade and really stepping up this year and making the spot their own, I think.
Yeah. This is a real community club compared to some other clubs around the city, like Danny over there, Danny Byatt, the backbone of the club. Like, there's a lot of real good people here at Wallsend FC.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that once they're here, they kind of stick around and they're always down at games and they're helping out anywhere they can. It's hard to find that these days, really long-serving people, but it's what you need at every club, I think, to make it have a backbone. Yeah,
definitely. Good luck for the season, mate, and I'm sure we'll catch up.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm here with Jackson Manning from Wallsend FC. First of all, mate, how's the pre-season going?
Oh, it's been pretty tough lately. Missed a few sessions because went away again.
Yep.
But yeah, come back and I've been getting killed.
Yeah.
Absolutely killed.
I've been talking to Chris Gallagher before. There's a real potential for youth talent to be pushing into those top 2 squads, 23s, and especially first this year with a lot of experience gone from the club.
Lost a lot. Hopefully I can do well throughout the season in 23s and make a mark and get up into first grade.
Yeah. Your funniest teammate across all grades, who would that be?
Across all? I'd say it has to be Darcy Hall. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Funniest kid.
Fastest in the team?
Myself.
Yourself?
I reckon myself.
Fastest centre back in UFM football, though?
You reckon?
Possibly.
Oh, I'd love that.
Put that earlier. Biggest diver.
Diver? Jacob Ray.
Yeah.
Even through training and stuff, he goes, I'm going to practice me diving for the games and stuff.
Oh, you've got to practice your diving.
Yeah, it's Jacob. For sure.
Poster boy of the team. Now with Hodjo gone, who is the poster boy of Wallsend FC?
Poster boy?
Main face.
I'm going to say, I still think Mr. Wallsend FC is Cody Simpson, 100%. He's been here for what? Oh, he's been here for a long time. Him or Reggie?
Yeah.
Reg.
Alright, least skills on the ball.
Me.
Yeah.
Yep, 100%. 100%. That's why I just kept attacking.
Yeah. Across all grades, there's a real potential here to push over the next 3 years, win some trophies. There's a lot of good players coming through at Wallsend FC. Do you agree with that?
Oh, completely. I think we're going to focus on youth for a while.
Yeah.
Because we've got that 3-year plan or something, and hopefully with giving them some experience, all the younger players, with hope to go up into MPL.
Alright, good catch up, mate.
Thank you.
Good luck with the team.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Alright, I'm here with Danny Byatt, General Manager here at Wallsend FC. First of all, how's things looking for 2017?
Yeah, fantastic actually. We've got a really good bunch of young kids and a few older heads, and just a lot of people that have been involved with the club the last couple of years have decided to come back, and so that'll be really good for the young fellas who we've got sort of just going to blood them in the senior squad, and they'll be there for the 2020 push for MPL for us, just sort of getting form, and that's sort of what we want, just people who sort of want to play for the club and do for the right reasons. So it's going to be great.
Got a real legend of the club, Chris Gallagher, back to coach.
Yeah, so that was part of the vision from the committee and myself, just to get a lot more passion back at the place and a bit more pride in the red jersey, and what better way to get that underway than with a life member and someone who's coached you before and very passionate about the club. So it's good to have Chris back.
130th anniversary this year. It's a big year for the club, big celebration. How successful and how much history this club really has.
No, it's going to be a huge year. We've already got a lot of functions and events involved, and heaps of new committee members and match day helpers. So it's going to be a really good year for us.
What do you love most about Wallsend FC?
I couldn't really put it down to one thing. It's definitely the people involved. This year's my 10th year involved with Wallsend since I moved down here from up the coast. So obviously the people involved kept me around.
Real community feeling at this club. It is the people. It's the backbone of the club, really. The community.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, obviously we've got Sonia Hornery and council really on our side, and the club's going great. The relationship between the juniors and the women and the zone league has never been stronger, and we've really got heaps more sponsors and people involved. So that's going to be fantastic.
Last question, it is about the potential coming through here. There's a lot of talent in the 17s and 19s coming through. Do you see that? As I said, it's the future of the club. Do you see them sort of building over the next 3 years? And I guess that's the grand vision here, is to do just that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm sure you've already asked Chris, but he's not afraid to throw anybody sort of in the deep end and see how they go. So I think that's why you probably see so many excited young kids floating around at the moment, just because they know they can get the tap on the shoulder in a week from Chriso and get thrown on the bench and get it at the game time. So these guys are the future. So we're happy to start flooding them nice and early and see what they can do.
It's good to catch up, mate.
Yeah, you too.
Good luck on the season.
Thanks, mate.
I'm here with Craig Tselembis, 19's coach this season here at Wallsend FC. You're looking forward to the season, mate?
Mate, can't wait. I think it's going to be a very successful season this year for the whole Wallsend crew. Chris has come on board and it's making it a one club again. It's been fantastic so far, so I'm really looking forward to it, mate.
Obviously lost a lot of experience, but picked up some handy players, and it's a real youth building exercise over the next few years at this club, and potential to push for the top tier.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I think it's you've got 3 years before anyone gets promoted, so why not give these 17, 18, 19-year-olds a crack and see what they can do?
Yep.
Because once you get into that at the stage of promotion and relegation, these boys are going to come along, and I think they'll do a really good job for us. So.
Yeah. You yourself coached the 17s last year. You know there's a lot of talent here. Do you reckon there is potential for them to push onto the bench in first grade this season?
Guaranteed. Chris has already identified 2 in Darcy and Jackson to go up into the senior squad. Yeah. And he's interested in a few others that he keeps talking to us about.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think there'll be probably a few surprises. I think there'll be probably 4 or 5 that'll probably get a run in first grade this year.
Yeah.
No problems at all.
Is there a real there's a need for that at the club to have Chris sort of talk to the lower grade coaches and all work together to sort of build this team as one?
Yeah, and I think we're doing a good job of that. The communication from the top down has been really good. So we're trying to get all on the one page, so that way that when I bring the blokes through, they know exactly their job when they go up through the grades.
Yeah. Probably winning a third straight grand final for first grade might be a little bit off the cards. But,
by a long way, I think.
But is there a real urge to win trophies in the lower grades and sort of teach these young guys about what it takes to win a competition?
Mate, I don't think it's all about winning. I think it's about teaching them how to play.
Yep.
Because the lower grades, it's great to win a premiership and whatever else, but really no one remembers who won the 19s last year, who won the 70s, except the blokes that won it. It's all about first grade, and that's the way all clubs should be looking. It's about us developing to see how many young fellas we can get into the first grade squads.
Yeah. A few pre-season games booked in. Is there a real urge to, I guess, get things together on the right page for round 1 and start successfully?
Yeah, yes and no, mate. We've got to build, we've got probably half the side from last year that come up.
Yep.
And a whole heap of new blokes. The hardest part of being in the 19s group is that a lot of blokes are working, a lot of the kids are working.
Yep.
They get caught in at the last minute, so you do plan sessions. But the trial games are going to be important because that's when you'll get all the squads there. So it's more or less trying to get them to play the way we want to play from the 15s right through. I think your trial games are really important. Results aren't, it's about the way they play.
Last question. This is really lighting up a club in this conference, a real community club here. There's some really good people involved at Wallsend FC.
Oh, definitely, mate. Start from the committee right down. You look from the top. I don't think you'll find ever a better president or general manager than Denny Byatt. Then you had the lovely ladies in the canteens. It goes right through.
Yeah.
They had the 12s and the 13s come in and train in front of us. We're all getting involved in them. So hopefully this year the club will actually be really close and knit, and we get plenty of support during the season.
Yeah, good to catch up, mate. Good luck.
Thanks, Ty. Thanks, mate.
Thank you for joining us for this special Newysports presentation tonight here at the Wallsend Football Club. Please join us for the next one, and I will see you in the next episode.